What are you doing?
You bitch. You killed my children.
Carly, don't! Carly, it's me, Emily! Carly! Don't! Put it down!
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Emily? It's okay. Carly. What have you done?
Emily.
A lot of blood. Please hurry. It's on the way. It's on the way. Is Emily all right? Get out of here. Get her out of here. No, she's not all right. Carly stabbed her.
I thought she was faked.
Is the ambulance coming?
It's on the way.
Is she conscious? Is she bleeding? She's still bleeding?
I don't know, Sonny. I'm not a doctor. She was stabbed. She's losing a lot of blood. And if she dies, it's your fault.
She didn't know what she was doing.
Wait, you had no right to drag Emily into your disaster of a life.
Oh, guys, the police.
No, it's an ambulance.
No, they're after me. Sonny.
Carly.
It's all right. The ambulance is on the way, okay? It's here. It just got here. It's okay. It just got here. No, come on. No, come on. Stay with me, please. Please stay with me. Stay with me, come on. You call 911? Yeah, I did. Carly Alcazar stabbed her with that thing.
I need you to make a formal statement.
Fine, gladly.
Nicholas,
I'm right here.
please stay with me.
The statement's gonna have to wait, okay? I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Emily? Sweetheart. Where's her chart? Nurse?
Right here. What happened?
She's been stabbed and she is losing a lot of blood. We got to get her to OR.
I'm gonna walk with her.
No, that's against procedure.
She asked me to stay with her, Mom.
But you didn't, Nicholas. You went with Courtney, didn't you?
What's going on? Like, Carly stabbed Emily with some sort of garden tool in the park. You need to arrest that lunatic. Sonny has no business asking Emily to look after his children as if he can't hire another nanny. Lucky me. I knew that she would get hurt.
Just tell me what happened.
All right, I was crossing through the park on my way back from being with you. I see Emily laying on the ground. There's a bloody garden tool lying there next to her, and Carly's hovering over her, completely out of her mind.
Where's Emily now?
Emergency surgery.
Okay. Did Emily tell you that Carly stabbed her?
No, isn't it obvious? And Carly is insane. And Emily was looking after Michael and Morgan like she always does. And I just, I knew, I should have known that she was in danger. Should have known it.
Listen, we know Carly's been having a mental breakdown.
I know, she told me, Emily told me that the situation was chaotic. Okay, and I should have started asking questions right then because I know Emily. The worse things are, the less she wants to say. And on top of that, she never asked for anything, Lucky. But tonight she did.
Did you speak with her after she was attacked?
Oh, barely. She asked me to to ride with her in the ambulance. Even after all the pain that I've caused her, she still wanted me with her.
I'm glad you were there.
She looked so pale, you know. And I realized right there how important she was to me. If I'd lost her, Lucky.
Emily was very fortunate. It was a clean wound. No vital organs were hit. She had a blood transfusion and a lot of sutures. But it could have been much, much worse.
Okay, then she'll be all right.
If she takes it easy, yeah.
May we go inside?
Make it brief.
Right.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
I didn't want Emily staying at Sonny's, but I thought that Michael needed one sane person in his life. I had no idea Carly was as sick as she was.
Yeah. I'm just glad I happened to be walking through the park when I did.
And so am I. And that you acted as fast as you did. Otherwise, she would have bled to death.
Are you sure they're in here?
They should be.
I found them.
Both of them? I dropped one in the park. That's what I was looking for when Carly.
Listen, you don't have to think about that right now.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. Nicholas gave them to me on the anniversary of the day I beat cancer.
Hi.
Hi. You stayed.
Yeah, he was a wreck.
We're going now.
Thanks. Hey, you mind waiting for me out here in the hall?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi.
Listen. I'm gonna make sure that Carly's arrested, okay?
No.
What do you mean, no? She attacked you.
And Carly thought I was Faith.
Yeah, exactly. She's out of her mind, Emily.
And Carly could have killed me, but she stopped. Nicholas, I fell on the hand sickle. It was an accident.
Okay. Regardless, Carly's still responsible for this.
Please, just let it go.
Why?
I can't do this to Sonny.
You need to focus all your strength on getting well. Okay, a lot of people need you, including me.
How you feeling?
Get out.
No, Nicholas, I'm fine.
Well, as you can see, that's clearly not the case, so.
Fine for someone who just got out of surgery. The drugs must really be working because I'm not feeling any pain at all.
If it's all right, I'd like to speak to you in private.
Sonny, if you're here to ask Emily to cover for Carly, it's fine. It's already done, okay? She told Lucky that she fell on the sickle thing, whatever it is, by accident, so you can go.
I'd still like to speak to you in private.
Nicholas,
What, Emily?
just give us a minute.
You're exhausted, okay? And you almost died because of him and his wife. Excuse me, sorry, ex-wife.
You know what, Nicholas? I know, I get that you want me to leave, but I'm not going to leave until I speak to her alone. So instead of us bickering back and forth, can you, she needs her rest, so.
I'll be right outside.
I'm on my way over to Sonny's.
Listen to me, maybe Emily did fall on that blade thing, but it doesn't matter. Carly is still dangerous.
I'll let you know what happens.
You're still here.
Yeah. Go back to sleep, okay? You need to rest.
Oh. That's what my mom keeps telling me.
You know, when I saw you in the park, I was so scared. If I would have lost you, I would have lost part of myself.
When I looked up and saw you, I knew it was going to be all right.
Go back to sleep, okay? I'll be here when you wake up. How you feeling?
Not too bad.
Good. Monica said that you lost a lot of blood, but you're gonna be all right.
Thanks to you.
I'm so grateful that you're okay. You know, I don't know what this world would do without you.
You're wonderful. And tonight, Nicholas, you saved me and you stayed by my side. But you can go now. I'm okay. You don't have to keep being wonderful.
What if I don't want to stop?
I was brought here to the hospital. I wanted you with me.
I would never have left you, Emily, not for the world.
Old habits die hard, huh?
Or maybe they don't die at all.
You know, we can't turn back the clock. Nicholas, even if we wanted to, we can't magically erase all the things that tore us apart.
I know. But I also know that I feel closer to you right now than I have in a really long time. Well, I brought this for you. It's pretty chilly outside.
What are you doing here?
I came to take you home.
For your concern, Nicholas, but you don't have to worry. I'm perfectly fine. My parents wouldn't allow me to be released if I weren't. And, you know, as for going home, I'm still staying at Sonny's. And Max is waiting for me outside, so I need to get going. Michael's back this school
Emily,
night.
haven't you done enough for Sonny's kids already? You literally just put your life on the line for those people. I mean, Carly attacked you because she doesn't want you near her children. You understand?
Carly's not responsible for what she did. Nicholas, she's having a complete nervous breakdown. Okay? And besides, she's not around. Sonny had Carly committed, so I'm not in any danger.
Yeah. Do you hear yourself right now? You're going to Sonny's house. That's where danger lives.
Don't ask me not to, Nicholas. Sonny's kids just lost their mother. I can't abandon them too.
My heart goes out to Michael and Morgan. God knows they've been through more than their share. What I don't understand is why you got elected to take care of them.
I volunteered. Nicholas, I was a little younger than Michael when my birth mother was first diagnosed with cancer.
Carly's illness it's not life-threatening.
And Carly may not have cancer, Nicholas, but she's seriously ill. And I just want to be there for Michael and Morgan until she's better.
All right.
I see you already have a ride home.
Yeah, and he's been waiting too long, so...
What just happened?
Max is waiting to take Emily home. Yeah, home. That's what she's calling Sonny's house these days. My services were neither required nor wanted.
Okay. Hey, just don't give up on her. All right? Emily may be caught up in some of Sonny's domestic issues at the moment, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep spending time with her.
Emily, she's got other priorities right now. And the truth is, so do I.
Hi! This looks strangely familiar.
I know, all that's missing in you and Nicholas. Well, one out of two isn't bad.
No, you and Lucky are having a long time. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, no, Emily, please, come on and eat with us.
Yeah, you're right on time, Em. You need to help me settle this dispute that we've been having about the time we went skinny dipping at the lake.
Are those Eli's?
Would there be anything else?
Oh, I haven't had ribs in so
Oh,
long.
whoa. You can't have any until you back me out. Who chickened out first?
Oi! I think, as I recall, it was you.
Oh, you have
You're
such
a
a good memory.
traitor.
Now give the girl her ribs. Here. Oh, look at that.
Looks like old times. So this is it. It's definite, huh?
It's right in stone.
Friday, October 28th. You better be there.
Nothing could make me miss your wedding day.
Anything we can do to help?
No, just show up. Wedding's gonna be sweet and simple.
All right.
Yeah, Elizabeth wants to have the ceremony at Audrey's.
Yeah, with a small reception afterwards.
Then a honeymoon, I hope.
Oh, definitely.
You know what? This calls for a toast.
Thank you.
To my bride-to-be, and to spending the rest of my life trying to make you as happy as you make me.
Here.
Yeah, Dr. Meadows wants to see me for a prenatal exam and a sonogram. The mornings are good. Yeah, Thursday at 11. I'll see you then.
If you're here to see Sonny, he's taking Michael to school.
I came to see you.
I can't imagine why.
It's about Nicholas. He's a part of you. Just as much as you're a part of him.
Okay, I'd really rather not discuss this.
It's not too late for you and Nicholas to start over, Emily. Just have to open the door.
Why are you trying to push me back to Nicholas? Have you two broken up?
We haven't really decided what's gonna happen next.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, what's happened that's made you want Nicholas with me?
Look, Emily, I was at the hospital when you were admitted after you fell from fighting with Carly, and Nicholas was at your bedside. You two were so wrapped up in each other, you didn't even notice that I was in the doorway.
Nicholas is the one who found me in the park. Courtney, he came over to help, that's all.
You and Nicholas have such a powerful connection, Emily. I don't want to come between it.
Oh, you had no problem when Nicholas and I were still trying to work on our marriage.
I'm sorry for that. I am.
Look, I'm sorry too. Okay, Nicholas and I are getting a divorce. Okay, and if he wants to see you, then that's his business.
Emily, I really care about Nicholas. Okay, I just want him to be happy, and I believe that he would be happiest with you.
Nicholas and I are over, and I'm trying to move on with my life.
You're living at Sonny's, taking care of his children. Are you sure that's not just a way to hide?
Sonny needs me.
Nicholas needs you more. Look, I'm also Michael and Morgan's aunt. I need to spend more time with them anyway.
Okay, well, tell Sonny I'll be at General Hospital.
What are you saying?
I'll move out, but only if Sonny asks me to.
Nicholas about the baby?
Not yet.
Don't make the same mistake Alexis did. I mean, Nicholas has the right to know that he's going to be a father.
Sonny, I am not even sure that he is the father.
But he could be, so he has every reason to know.
This baby is a miracle.
Right.
Hey, my head is still spinning over this. I mean, Dr. Meadows told me that I couldn't conceive. It's amazing that I am even pregnant at all. Look, I'm not going to feel confident about carrying this baby to term until the first trimester is over.
So because you feel responsible, partly responsible for Nicholas and Emily's breakup, you're going to try to make a deal with God.
What is that supposed
You're
to mean?
going to give Nicholas to Emily if God gives you a healthy baby. That's just justifying it. I have been there many times before. All it does is sabotage your life.
Sonny, this is the best solution for everyone, especially Emily.
It's not the best solution for my sons. Carly is unraveled. She's in a mental hospital for God knows how long. My sons are living without a mother, except for the care that Emily has given to them.
Emily is using Michael and Morgan as an excuse to hide from Nicholas.
Emily has good reason to break up with Nicholas. You can't just paste this together like it's a broken toy.
Sonny, I care about Nicholas, okay? I do. I don't want to lose him. But I honestly believe that he would be happier with Emily. Nicholas doesn't even want children. He never intended to father my child.
You know that Elizabeth would be thrilled with any kind of ceremony as long as it ended with the two of you actually getting married.
Amen to
I
that.
mean, what, you tried like twice
What,
now?
no, 3 times, believe it or not.
3 times. Well, you better get right this
Well,
time.
I'm
huh?
planning on it, all right? But I do need your help in a few areas.
All right, such as?
Your service as a best man.
Oh, yeah, of course. I would have been insulted had you not asked me anything else.
You can come to our wedding without Courtney.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I do something for you?
Can we go in?
Okay. Have a seat. Can I get you anything?
I know you're pregnant.
Sonny told you that I'm pregnant. He knows that I'm not ready for anyone to know, but he told you anyway. That's just great.
No, Sonny didn't tell me. I overheard.
Oh, God.
I came back to get my cell, and you and Sonny were talking in the living room. Sonny saw me. You didn't.
Why didn't one of you say something?
I needed a little time to process this, Courtney. Yeah, Nicholas and I are getting a divorce, but it's still a shock to hear that you could be pregnant with his child.
Jax may be the father. Okay, that's why I am not telling anyone until I know for sure.
Nicholas has a right to know that you could be carrying his child.
Look, I don't want to fight with you, Emily, but I don't see how any of this is your business.
It is my business because I know, and I'm not going to be pressured into keeping a secret. If you won't tell Nicholas you're pregnant, I will.
I was confiding in my brother. You eavesdropped on a private conversation. Now you're blackmailing me. What?
I don't want anything from you, Courtney. I happen to think that Nicholas deserves the truth.
Oh, and you deserve the payback, right? My baby is none of your business.
I disagree.
Look, you have no idea what it is like to lose a baby, to blame yourself, to believe that you will never have another one, and then all of a sudden... Okay, look, this baby is a miracle, and I get to decide what is best for it.
You aren't the only person involved here.
Look, I will tell the father when I am ready.
If you had told Jason that you were still
have no
pregnant...
right to tell Nicholas,
Nicholas
Emily.
is still my husband, at least on paper. Like it or not, Courtney, and I'll tell him any damn thing I want.
Oh, yeah, well, if he is the father, it's a perfect excuse for you to push him away.
We aren't going to discuss my relationship with Nicholas, but I'll tell you this much. I lost him by keeping secrets, and I'm not going to do it again. And if you have half a brain in your head, you won't either.
Will you please just wait until I know for sure? Look, I am getting a paternity test. Everyone will know in a few weeks.
If I give you that long.
What about Central Park?
How would we ever get Lucky and Elizabeth there?
I don't know. We'll have to dream up some excuse, I guess.
Yeah, but it would be really complicated for all the guests. So.
Yeah, good point.
And I have to decide how to deal with the dress, too. We might have to let Audrey in on the plans.
Is that a problem?
No, but the timing will be. We have less than a month.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to be fast, efficient, and extremely sneaky. Fortunately for us, our families excel in that area.
So, first question. Are we really serious about that horse-drawn carriage?
Hey, Dad, I'm glad you're still here.
Hey, Lee.
I really need to talk to somebody about the baby.
Now might not be a good time.
Couldn't get to him fast enough, could you?
What's wrong?
You said to rush right over to Nicholas and tell him everything, huh?
Tell me, we were talking about Elizabeth and Lucky's wedding. What do you think we were talking about?
I didn't
I know why Courtney misinterpreted. I walked in on her with Sunny earlier and overheard something that she doesn't want to tell you. Courtney's on my case about Michael and Morgan. She told Sunny that I'm using the boys to hide from my own problems.
Meaning me.
Yeah, I was upset when I heard it until I realized that she's right.
It's not my place to judge Emily.
I shouldn't have come down on you like that. Courtney, you have to do what's right for you.
Thank you.
So is there something else going on? Hi. Guard remembered me, said it was okay to come in.
Okay, just tucked my in for the night.
Good. Living in the main house now?
No, but Sonny's away on some business thing, and I just want to be close to the boys in case they need me tonight.
Listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come here like this. You're the last person that I should be talking to.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you can always tell me.
Okay. Courtney told me that you know. And that she's pregnant. And that I could be the father. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't blame you if you went off on me right now because of this. It's just one more thing, you know, in a long line of hurt that I seem to have caused you.
Oh, Nicholas, you never set out to hurt anyone. Yeah, after all, you didn't sleep with Courtney until after I asked you for a divorce and told you I didn't love you anymore.
I might have gotten another woman pregnant and you defend me? Well.
Nicholas, it's what we've always done for each other before we were ever in love. We've been friends for such a long time now, and I never want to lose that part of us. About being a parent. As if you carried some bad cast iron gene that you didn't want to pass along to an innocent baby.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that my family line would end with me. I even told Courtney as much before all of this even happened.
I always figured that that would go away when a child stopped being hypothetical and became flesh and blood. I just never imagined that it would be with someone.
God. Yeah, Courtney said she wanted to raise the child on her own, but honestly, I can't imagine not being a part of my child's life. You know, it's just that Courtney and I, we don't even know where we are right now. We haven't defined our relationship, so how can we envision even having a child together? And there's just, I don't know, there's just too many questions right now. I don't even know if the baby's mine. It could be Jax's, and then if it is, then where does that leave us then? He's probably right. There's no point in making any decisions right now until the paternity test is done.
Nicholas, however it turns out, I hope you'll be happy.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be laying all this on you right now. I'm sorry.
You have a lot to deal with.
But that's not why I'm here. I never wanted a child, you know that. But whenever I let myself imagine it, you were the only woman that I ever pictured myself having a baby with. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, okay?
No, it's okay.
I just never considered that Courtney would get pregnant. Okay, I always thought it would be us.
Courtney could be carrying Jax's child.
Yeah, well, the odds are against it, you know?
The odds were against Courtney being pregnant at all.
I can't wrap my mind around this, you know? Years ago, I thought Catherine was pregnant, and I was ready to marry her, and that just ended so badly.
It was another life.
But even then it was a sign, you know, not to bring another Cassadine into this world, because the gene pool is obviously tainted.
Have you mentioned this tainted gene pool theory to Alexis?
No, of course not.
Wise choice. You know, maybe it's just an excuse anyway.
For what?
You obviously don't want to deal with feeding a baby at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning? I'll feed a baby at 3 in the morning? You do?
Nicholas, tell me you're kidding.
Well, don't they just sleep most of the time?
Yeah, 12 hours a day, 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Oh, okay.
You really had no idea.
Oh, no. The servants didn't mention it to me, nor did my uncle. He was too busy reading me Greek and Latin mythology. He left out the child care part. just so you know, if we were still together, the 3 a.m. feeding thing would be on you.
Nicholas, just do us both a favor and, I don't know, don't talk about what might have been.
All right, I should go.
Oh, Nicholas, you don't have to apologize. Listen, I probably know better than anyone how strange it is for you to think about Courtney carrying your baby, and I want to help, or at least to listen, but there's just a lot going on here at the moment.
Well, if you're referring to Sonny's so-called businesses, that's exactly why I don't like the idea of you being here.
Please don't, Nicholas. We have separate lives now. We can help each other, but we don't get to comment on each other's choices.
It's a choice of yours to take care of Sonny's kids?
Loving them is. Trying to help while their mother's in the hospital is absolutely a choice.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm making you mad, okay?
You're starting to. And since this won't do either one of us any good, why don't we just agree to disagree? You and I can just stick to planning Elizabeth and Lucky's surprise wedding and being friends.
Okay. You always were a good friend.
Okay, well, then as your friend, try to work things out with Courtney. Because this baby, if it's yours, is going to change everything.
You all right? Don't tell me you want to be alone.
But I do.
Too bad. Tell me what happened. Look, I'm your brother. We can stand here, or we can get into, what, another fist fight, or you can just tell me what.
I went to see Emily, okay?
That's good.
I needed her opinion on a few things.
Like what?
Courtney?
Oh, you didn't.
What? I know. Completely selfish and unfair.
You
I know
think?
that. But Emily was great, like she always is. No, I didn't plan on confiding in her, Lucky. It's just when we're together, I mean, I've always been able to talk to her. You know, I guess I just took advantage of that.
Listen, I know you love Emily, whether you admit it or not. And I guess you have feelings for Courtney. But you can't have them both. And you need to decide. You are stringing Emily and Courtney along. It isn't fair to anybody. You have to make a choice.
You don't understand, okay?
No, Nicholas, it's not that complicated. You and Emily have a chance to get back together if that's what you want, and I hope you do. But if you decide to be with Courtney, you have to decide.
Look, it's not just me, okay? Emily and Courtney get to choose as well. And Emily already did. Remember, she chose to end our marriage.
Okay, just trust me on this one. Only a woman in love with you would allow you to dump your problems with Courtney on her lap. Listen, you have a chance to get back with Emily, if that's what you want. But decide.
Look, I realize that it's unfair to be with someone out of obligation while your heart may be somewhere else. And I'm not saying that that's me. I'm just saying that sometimes it's unavoidable.
Would you just forget about duty and honor for once and be true to yourself? You either want to be with Emily or Courtney. Make a choice.
You make it sound so logical, Lucky. You know, choose one or the other, coffee or tea, chocolate or vanilla.
I realize it's complicated when you have feelings for two women. When you decide to be with one, you lose being with the other. But you need to be fair.
Emily and I have a connection that transcends almost everything. And I hope that we always stay friends.
So you're choosing Courtney. I'm not judging, but I'm just trying to understand why Courtney.
Look, I loved Emily, okay? And maybe that bond will never break. It's just right now it's just all tied up in pain. You know, we have to avoid what happened in the past, avoid what could be in the future, and walk on eggshells in the present. And I just can't live the rest of my life that way. Hey, I'll always love Emily. We just can't be in love right now.
I used to feel that way about Elizabeth.
Yeah, but what if another woman had come along? Clean slate, chance to start over.
One did, more than one, but it was never right. Being with Elizabeth was the only thing that ever really made sense for me.
Which is another way of saying that you wish I'll always stay with Emily, right?
Oh, well, Emily is my best friend, and
I know.
you're my brother. Yeah, probably.
I'm just saying that right now, it's all tied up in pain and scars that won't go away. That's all I'm saying. Hey. You have a moment?
Sure.
I want us to keep planning Lucky and Elizabeth's wedding. But just as friends. Courtney and I... It's a little more than I expected.
I'm not surprised. Now with the baby on the way.
I didn't want you to hear it from anyone else.
Elizabeth Weber working tonight?
She went home early.
Is she okay?
She sounded fine when she called in.
Okay, thank you.
What happened to Elizabeth?
Talk to your brother.
I'm asking you.
The psycho named Manny Ruiz took Elizabeth from the hospital so she could tape up his bullet wound. He let her go, but I'm just here.
Wow, it never stops with you, does it, Sonny? First, your crazy ex-wife nearly kills Emily. Now one of your business associates kidnaps Elizabeth.
Manny Ruiz is a freak who should be put down like a dog. I did not bring him here.
Maybe not, but your business did, Sonny. I mean, isn't this how it works with you guys? One of you kills the other one and then takes over his territory. Is that how it works? And I guess that would all be fine if no one innocent got hurt. But Emily's taking care of your kids, Sonny.
So now you worry about Emily? Where was your concern months ago? You were too busy banging my sister to worry about your wife who'd been
How can
raped?
you talk about your own sister like that?
You want me to say it nicer? Like, make love? Is that how you talk about sex with Courtney and she buys it because she's so vulnerable?
I honor Courtney, unlike yourself.
You deserted your wife. Seduced my sister. You had no honor.
How can you talk to me about honor, Sonny? And how many times did you cheat on your wife? How many times did you cheat on your wife before you finally drove her insane?
Well, that's questionable. I know what I've done. I could carry it the rest of my life. Not like you. Something gets inconvenient. You walk away. Your wife gets raped. You sleep with somebody else, and if that woman happens to be married, you lie to her face, tell her, hey, you know what? I need you. You're good for me. Anything to get her back in bed.
You really did crawl out from the gutter, didn't you?
Yeah, because I'm not like you. I'm not like the prince. You have all the lines. Emily bottom, Courtney bottom, and now she's pregnant.
Keep your voice down.
Yeah, we don't want Jackson now. You know, I never had use for Jackson. I used to call him the candy boy because he was sweet on the surface, and anytime any kind of trouble came, he would melt. But he's even more stand-up than you.
No, wait. You hold on a second. What are you saying that Courtney was wrong to leave Jax? Are you saying that she's a homewrecker, a slut? Because this appears to be the labels that you're putting upon your sister. You're saying that she doesn't fit your concept of a good woman. Courtney chose to be with me. Now she's pregnant, and you're a hypocrite for judging her because of it. She is a good, compassionate, loving woman. Even if this baby isn't mine, Sonny, I'm staying with her.
Well, maybe that's your secret, because you believe the lies you tell. But trust me, as soon as Courtney's ankles swell, and she doesn't give you what you need, you're gonna dump her just like you dumped Emily.
The plan went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Elizabeth thinks I'm altering her dress.
Oh, perfect.
Now, has the real dress arrived?
It was delivered this morning.
Oh, good.
The invitations have all been sent out, and Nicholas is getting the ballroom ready.
Oh, good. Oh, Emily, you should have seen the look on poor Elizabeth's face when she saw that disaster of a dress.
It's going to make the surprise that much better when Elizabeth steps into the wedding of her dreams.
Graham, what happened?
Well, I can't imagine. I took it in exactly the way we'd marked it.
Oh, we must have pinned it wrong. Graham, this isn't what I pictured.
We still have time to fix it.
Okay. All right, let's try to do that, because I can't get married in this. I just washed there.
Oh, aren't you going to ask me who I am?
Scout, you're here to help me scrub the floors.
Your fairy god sister.
Oh, now you're gonna grant me one wish?
Well, of course. What would you like?
Clean floor.
Okay, well, it seems like a waste, but if that's what you want...
Wait! Just in case this is real, I wish for the wedding of my dreams.
Moon of silver, sun of gold, grant the wish that's just been told. What, were you expecting bibbidi-bobbidi whatever?
What are you doing here?
Well, our wedding day hasn't officially started.
But...
No buts. You're not getting rid of me until the stroke of midnight.
We're throwing a surprise wedding for Lucky and Elizabeth on Friday, Nicholas, and you want to change the location now?
Trust me, this party is going to be spectacular. Huh?
I haven't been in here since the night of the Bacchanalia.
Yeah, you remember that night? Lucky and Liz snuck onto the island, watched the entire ball from the outside. Imagine their reaction when they find out that their own wedding's gonna be right here in the same room.
Nicholas, it could have worked if you'd thought of the idea a few weeks ago.
There's nothing wrong with a little spontaneity, is there?
Yeah, but there's no way that you're gonna get this place cleaned up and ready in time.
Oh, ye of little faith.
So how are you gonna get the dust out? With shovels?
Ever heard of a little invention called a vacuum cleaner?
This place looks like no one has stepped foot in it since I was 15 and danced with you at your uncle's party. Nicholas?
I didn't realize anybody was here.
No, that's okay. I just stopped by.
Yeah, Emily and I, we were just going over the final details of Lucky and Liz's wedding.
It's really nice that you guys are planning to surprise them.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. Especially now that Nicholas has decided to have it here in the ballroom.
Oh, why the change?
This room has special significance for Lucky and Liz. Yeah, listen, I'll call the minister and set everything up with him.
I'll call the caterer and the florist.
Okay.